the second day of our JRDA 2019 champs. Today we'll be seeing Queen City and Pile of Bones taking on each other. It's super exciting derby. Really excited. Pile of Bones have already sang the Canadian anthem, so I think they're ready to play. I think we're ready to go. This will be a really exciting derby. We're doing some introductions, and a nice 9 a.m. game is ready for everybody.
And we're going to be looking
so
right
we have
here,
for
right now. Yes,
Pile of Bones,
out, so
013, Nutcase
right
Nadia, 107, Treble Clef, 171,
Hello,
Roland
welcome
Stowe,
to the
222,
13th
Sarah
game of
Seidel,
the JRDA
40,
Champs.
Depressor,
Today we've got a
4040,
great
Stone
lineup for you
Go,
this beautiful Saturday
406,
morning
T-Bomb,
against the
442,
Rose City
Sriracha
Rosebud
Sauce,
All-Stars taking on the
51,
Rocky
51,
Mountain Roller
Houdini,
Punks.
56,
I'm
Mac
Blue.
Daddy,
With me is
wearing
Stand
the
by.
captain,
Stand by. Tell me a
65,
little bit
Deja
about
Vu,
those
8,
shades you got on.
Kryptonite, 826, we have
Well,
Roadrunner, 901,
you know what they say
Crash
about
DJ,
the future
and
and the
911
future roller
Killer.
derby. Actually, it's
For
now.
our Queen City junior roller girls, we have 063 Spaz
All right, the
Mania
lineups
Double.
we got today.
Number
so in
12,
purple for the
Cacciatore
Rosebuds,
Crusher,
we
who's
have
wearing the
number
captain
10,
today.
Smash Tag, 129, Reigning Madness,
222,
13,
Calistrophic,
Fulagora,
13,
2,
Phobia,
Don't Mess With Me,
14,
252,
Catatomic,
Pack Animal, your captain,
2002,
29,
Dark
The
Molly,
Rubinator,
24,
43,
Little Bit,
Madel Vice,
28,
456,
Hammer,
Wicked
31,
Willow,
Pippi
6464,
Longstomping,
Lady Gotcha,
41,
75,
Annika the Derby,
Lemmy Adam,
710,
I'll See You Later,
Swoosh
828, Strawberry Short Fuse,
731,
84,
Emma
Ferocious,
Gitcha, and 88,
904,
Betty
Ruby
the Whip
Slippers,
White.
911, Ghost Pepper.
And the first whistle has
And
started.
we jam LCU later
And
for
Pile of
the
Bones out
Rosebuds
with
in
Fury.
purple this morning.
Mac
the
Daddy
Mike Club of the Rocky Mountain Roller
is
Punks
lead
in red.
jam. And we'll see
Now
what
she
she
makes
can
it through
do.
with 4
Looks
with
like Spaz now is working to the inside,
Rocky
is
Mountain
hit to the
sneaking
inside,
away
and
with one.
recycled back. Not meanwhile, Mac Daddy
that's how
finds
close
their
it is.
way on the
If you're just
outside
joining
and
us,
is able
jam
to
not over until the
pop
fourth
on
whistle
through for
blast.
4
The Jammers are the one
points.
scoring the points.
Spaz is able to get through on her initial,
In red for
and
the
will
Mike
now be on
Club,
her
Rocky
scoring
Mountain
pass.
Roller
Let's see if
Punks.
Mac Daddy is
13
able to
Jawbreaker,
pick up some more
18
points,
Lucy,
and she does, and calls it off.
180 Black Star, 19 Terranay Round, one of the founding members of the league. Number 2, Catastrophic. 24 is 2x4. 26, Reverse Chaology. 303, Jax. Number 5, Mad Madeline. 55, Poison Ivy. 789, Hannah Bork Rage. And so that'd be Hannah Bollock, either way. But number 90, Wee Bonnie
So Pile
Bruiser, the
Bones
captain
starts
today.
out with a jam of 8 points.
with Ruby Slippers quickly through behind her.
And
Good offense there on Rocky
pressure
Mountain,
for
making a hole there
Queen
so
City Junior Roller Derby.
Jammer could get through.
And Sarah Seidel on the inside getting
And
the lead
a
jam.
back block called on the pivots.
Cacciatore Crusher, spin move on
Rocky
the
Mountain
inside
making
there.
the jam.
Gets through on their initial,
Each
not
team will
before
start
Sarah
with a
Seidel
pivot
is
in the
trying
box.
to get her points.
At the
Is
line,
pushed
we've
to
got
inside,
number-
is
we've got
miss, call it off.
Don't Not Mess With Me for the Rosebuds and Jawbreaker for Rocky Mountain.
Talk about food this early. We brought that up yesterday. I'm gonna say Jawbreaker is food related and not based on a true story.
Great, number 31.
Let's hope not.
Something for
Ooh, we've got a
Queen
quick
City.
race
Gets a little
with Don't Not
excited
Mess With Me,
before the
the
whistle
lead
there,
jammer
but
calling it
doesn't
off
stop,
there
not
to
getting,
prevent
illegal procedure.
Jawbreaker
It
from
does look
scoring
like
those points.
51-51.
Right, best case scenario there would have
Houdini
been
is out of the
for
pack first for
a penalty
Pile of Bones.
on one jammer and then the other
Pippi is still
continuing to a
working their
power
way
jam.
through.
Otherwise, both would have
While
scored
Houdini is
and
slicing and
scored
dicing
simultaneously.
right through the pack. Pippi is still trying to get through.
At the line,
the
we've
Pile
got
of Bones wall.
LCU later
Working
taking
their way
on,
through the outside. Little caught up by her own blocker.
having a hard
trying
time
to get
seeing
back
that number.
To,
Hunkered
give some
down,
sag
ready to
Houdini
jam.
with
There
that
we
quick
go.
there.
and that is
Houdini still working.
Reverse
as
Chaology.
is Pippi.
again
Pippi
quick
on
on the heels of LCU
and
later.
is caught up by number 40.
Yeah,
Depressor,
LCU later,
one of the
second lead
aging
jam in as
outskaters
many
for
jams
Pile of Bones.
this morning. And
And
4
Houdini gets
points.
through, picks up 4
Yes, 4 points, making it
for
official
a
now.
total of 8 so
4
far in
and
this
2 for
jam.
Rocky Mountain. Again, these
Ooh,
quick
big
jams
hit
happening at the
against
start of this game.
Depressor from number 731.
The winner of this game
Emma
will
Gitcha. Houdini
meet
sneaks
the
through for
Kalamazoo
another
Killer Bees at 5 p.m.
4 points.
Mountain Time So that would be 4 Central.
Queen City is working to get their
And-
blocking in
or, excuse
order
me,
so they can
well,
keep.
We'll figure out the math later. But anyway, point is, they'll play that game and continue in the battle for 5th place.
All right, looks like we've
Nittany
got
has
Gammon for
taken off
Rocky
the helmet
Mountain, number
cover,
13,
in hopes to
Jawbreaker
pass
again.
or at least,
Taking
get
on,
through
looks like
with
we've got
less,
Ghost Pepper for Rosebuds.
keeping, giving a clue that they're she's the jammer, so hopefully she can get through still. Houdini's been through again. Hippie finally gets through the pack, puts on the helmet
That Rocky
cover.
Mountain defense doing a good job of holding Donut Mess With Me. I'm
And
sorry,
the jam
Ghost
is called
Pepper
for
back.
2 minutes. That's a 20-point
More
jam
food.
for Pile of Bones.
It looks like we've got a cap pass from. Front cut on
Is
Jawbreaker. That'll
jamming
give
for
Power
Pile
Jam
of
for Rose
Bones.
City.
Spaz picks up 4 points.
And a force out there by
Stongo has
Wee
been
Bonnie
recycled.
Bruiser.
Ooh, a penalty is assessed by a blocker. It does look like
Oh, another big hit by Wee Bonnie Bruiser.
Spaz has picked up 4 points, as does Stow and Go.
And there's the end of that jam.
The Hammer giving some offense
Rocky Mountain picking up.
to her blocker
4
earlier,
points there.
or excuse me, to her jammer Spaz. But it looks like they're trying to slow down 2.
Yep.
There's 3-2 pack
Could be a close one.
advantage. 2 on the floor for Queen City. Stow and Go falling and tripping the Queen City blocker. There's a little bit of a tumble here on the floor. Spaz continues to run the jam. Stow and Go through for another 4 points. Spaz still trying to get her second set of 4. Ooh, a quick inside line twist. Gets Stow and Go for another 4. There's 16 points for Pile of Bones to Queen City's 8 at this point. Spaz has the Pile of Bones blockers have some fantastic recycling. Has kept Spaz from getting through. She finally does, picks up 12 points. It looks like we have a 2012 jam, 52 to 12. Pile of Bones, 23-minute left in this half. Ooh, a big back block by 4-4-2 on Pile of Bones. Cacciatore Crusher gets lead jam for Queen City. Roland Stowe is stuck in the back of a Queen City wall. Gets hit to the inside, but doesn't get hit out, so is still in bounds. Cacciatore Crusher is being told to call off the jam, and she does before Roland Stowe could get their full 4, but does pick up a point.
Your jammer from UCRG is Pippi Longstockton.
Official review call.
There's some aggressive chest bumping happening in the front, and it's amazing. I love watching the teamwork and the enthusiasm that these skaters are exhibiting. It's pretty amazing. I love it. Goes to show how excited these skaters are to be here at Champs.
Oh no, I've already, I've gone on my own and it's happening. It's just one of those things you develop over time, and it's different with each bike, so it's one of those things you just kind of have to feel out.
What's exciting is that this is both of these teams. It's their first appearance at Junior Roller Derby Association Champs, and so it's pretty exciting to see new teams coming up the ranks. Both of these teams have just played so well, so aggressive, great strategy implemented. They're all just doing a great job.
Are you gonna take that misdemeanors?
Looks like there's nobody to cheer back over with them.
We do gotta get you battle going. I liked how the Queen City
3 blockers
section
out for
was
Rocky
making
Mountain.
all this ruckus, and then when
2
it goes to the
standing, so that
misdemeanors,
makes it
very polite,
able
very
to have actually 3
dignified,
blockers.
very
And
Canadian.
let's okay now 1 release.
I am not saying anything bad against Canadian because one of my mortal fears is that a battle moose will come after me.
Don't worry, I'm Canadian. I got you guys.
Okay, so you're Human Shield.
High scoring jam so far was
We have some
by
pretty
Ruby
great house
Slippers.
announcers
3
today,
jams
and
ago with
they're
7.
pretty funny. So an official review is called. We're still not sure what they were reviewing. They have come back. As soon as we know, we will let you know. Does not appear there is a penalty or not a penalty assessed.
All right, so the back block that was called originally wanted it upgraded to a step. We felt the impact wasn't enough to do that, but there was a little bit of movement by the green blocker, and by the red system.
So it sounds like Queen City was asking for the back block that was assessed on Pile of Bones blocker to be upgraded to an egregious back block. But there was some alleged movement by the Queen City blocker, so they did not feel like it was enough to increase that. Meanwhile, Mac Daddy picked up 8 points for this jam. So we have a Pile of Bones 61 to Queen City 16. 20 minutes left in this half. This is Sarah Saddle's second appearance in this game. Lead jam last time. Finding some love on the inside line. Picks up lead jam. Meanwhile, Pippi Longstocking is on the line for Queen City. 4 blockers left to get through. Sarah Saddle picks up her first set of 4 points. Ooh, a low block from number 40, Depressor. Pippi's going to have to work her way through. She does for her initial. Sarah Saddle up for her second scoring pass.
And Jim's called out that
Hylabone's picking up no additional points. So 4 points for that jam.
The captain of PCRG is doing straight pressure.
Cacciatore Crusher up again. This is Cacciatore Crusher's third appearance. Lead jam last time she came in. 4 points picked up last time. So let's see what she does. Houdini stuck in the back of the pack. Recycle to the infield. And finds space on the inside. Cacciatore Crusher knocked to the outside by number 8, Kryptonite. It would look like Houdini did get through for 4 points. So did Cacciatore Crusher. Her team is saying, run it, we're gonna keep going. Ooh, Houdini gets right through the middle. Maybe that's why they call her Houdini. Kryptonite drawing her back to the back of the pack. Houdini threw for another 4 points. Houdini has the highest jam for this game so far. Ooh, Cacciatore Crusher, some beautiful footwork on the inside. Gets through, picks up 4 for 8 so far. Houdini does a small apex jump on the inside, picks up another 4. Cacciatore Crusher to the outside. Houdini does pick up some points for that. 22 points for Pile of Bones. Maybe 18 points for Pile of Bones. Okay, 18 points for Pile of Bones and 8 for Queen City. It is a 4-3 pack advantage. Some great recycling by Queen City. And a track cut call. This is a great opportunity for Spaz to pick up some points. But Spaz does not get lead jam because she took off the helmet cover. So this will be a full 2-minute jam. Spaz sneaks to the outside. Blocker comes at her, jumps around the blocker, picks up 4 points. Beautiful play. Great work. Her blocker, number 731, Emma Gitcha, great offense on the inside. Opens up lane 1, so Spaz can pick up another 4 points. These blockers are nice and fierce, and I love it. All right, purple jammer is Release Stone Go. It has come through on their initial pass. Spaz is working their way through their third scoring pass. Stone Goes getting through, is knocked down by Queen City blocker. Is caught up in the front. Some nice 2 blocker blocking, but does get through, picks up their first set of 4 points. Apex jump. And picks it up. Ooh, one of the refs is down. That was a big fall. Looks like hopefully they'll be okay. We're so grateful for our medic staff here and our officials and their willingness to volunteer. This track has been very, very slick. We've noticed a lot of skaters, officials falling, having difficulty, and the ref is up, so we're really glad. They're checking to make sure that they didn't hit their head, making sure that they're okay.
We've been going on all weekend how challenging this floor is for the skaters, but I had neglected to mention how hard it is for the refs in here. This floor here is super slick.
Absolutely, it is really, really slick.
That's all I'm gonna say. Yup.
Wow, that was. Yep. You betcha.
Definitely.
'Cause
No goats.
All right.
Camera good use your jinx baby long
So-
stomping.
Pippi up again for Queen City. This is Pippi's third appearance. No jam yet for Pippi. Let's see if she can break her
I'm telling you, I'm gonna
streak.
get you to do like a full sentence before this game's done. It's a
Rolling
personal goal.
Stowe this is Rolling Stowe's second appearance as
Wasn't
jammer
that just a complete sentence?
for Regina.
Okay, and you got the rest of the game. You know, I just speak, so the rest is all you.
So we have one of our juniors announcing, and he's doing a fabulous job here for house announcing. And Queen City has started chanting for him, and it's been really great. This is so fun. I love this. This is great. You are missing out if you are not here. All right, we have a 4-3 pack advantage. Pile of Bones with 4, Queen City with 3.
Don't condescend to me. Anyway, this Kirby happening. Rolling Stone.
Great line work back and forth, but with a transition, little bit of a backwards crossovers. We got Rolling Stowe out on their initial big apex jump on the inside, picking up 4 points. Pippi, meanwhile, was still struggling in the back of the pack, trying to get through the Pile of Bones blocking. I watched the Pile of Bones yesterday, and today they're just exhibiting some impressive blocking down those jammers, stealing their space, putting them in the sad place, just really working together on such an effective tripod, and it's beautiful. Queen City now able to get together and is really locking down Rolling Stowe. However, there's some blocker assistance on the inside that broke up the Queen City tripod. Ooh, a big hit to the inside for Rolling Stowe. Recycled back. That'll knock the wind out of you. Moving a little slower. Queen City getting some momentum here. Rolling Stowe is still in the back of the pack. A little bit trying to stop blockers from running back Pippi, but not quite as successful as they were hoping. Pippi will have to take on, again, the 3 blockers. Ooh, a track cut penalty assessed to Pippi. And Rolling Stowe is going to go ahead and call it. They will ice Pippi in the box and pick up a power start. So Mac Daddy is up for Pile of Bones. Mac Daddy has been crazy successful in this game. Able to get through. Pile of Bones does a good job of disrupting the Queen City offense. Mac Daddy assessed a penalty for a forearm against number 80, and it looks like Pippi is released from the box, and she will have a power jam.
Are there going to be two jammers on track ever this game?
I don't know. There's still a bit left.
Wow, the pack is drawn out so far. They finally called out of play and assessed it. I've noticed throughout this entire tournament that the pack definition has been very generous. So it's interesting to watch it. We have head up by Depressor, again, that really impressive Pile of Bones tripod blocking. Mac Daddy is back from the box and recycled back. She has been able to use some real great power to push through and pick up their points. 4 points on the board for Mac Daddy. Pippi is still working on their initial, finally does get through. Oh, excuse me, that was a scoring pass. Mac Daddy through again for another set of 4. The bench is yelling play O for your jammer. Does not pick up another set of 4, but still, that was some great effort by both skaters. Pile of Bones hits the century mark, 107.40 for Pile of Bones. 11 minutes left in this first half. All right, Spaz is up. This is Spaz's fifth time on the line. Sarah Seidel up for Pile of Bones. This is her 3rd time. Lead jam both times, scored both times. It looks like Spaz was knocked to the inside. No pat called. Ooh, Sarah Seidel was hit on the outside. Decides to recycle back just in case, to be safe, not to have track cut. Some impressive footwork by Spaz, gets her through the pack for her initial. Both jammers now on their scoring pass, and it looks like 0 points for
Now let's get a
both.
round of applause for the sportsmanship on both sides. Nothing fancy. That's what we like to say at JRDA events.
All right, Cacciatore Crusher up for Queen City. And it looks like Houdini, I think. Yep, it would be Houdini using, able to go ahead and get lead jam status. Cacciatore Crusher through the pack on the initial. Houdini working on their, ooh, a big hit on Cacciatore Crusher. Oh, and the jam is called. It was a big hit. Looks like it took the wind out of her. Hopefully she'll recover, be okay. We hope that for all of our skaters, and we appreciate our medic staff. so glad that
super happy
that
we had
Cacciatore
that
Crusher
Etienne on
is back
staff
up,
because
feeling okay,
this floor has
breathing,
been a
skating off
challenge for all skaters
the
this
track,
weekend.
and it looks like we'll return to her bench. Medics are really trying to be
This is
mindful,
true.
making sure that Cacciatore Crusher is
And then
okay.
with all the effort that they're putting in and the high altitude, that can make you dizzy, so when you hit it, it's a little harder. Mac Daddy on the line for misdemeanors.
All right, we have the game will go on. Mac Daddy is for Pile of Bones. And we have Spaz out, getting lead on the outside. Meanwhile, Mac Daddy is stuck in the back of the pack. Great recycling by Queen City. Huge apex jump by Spazmanian Devil, picking up first set of 4. Meanwhile, Mac Daddy is stuck in the back of the pack, trying to bust through that Queen City tripod. Spaz through again for another set of 4, taking advantage of that Pile of Bones 2 wall. Now they're back to full strength. Spaz will face a 4 wall of Pile of Bones blockers. Meanwhile, Mac Daddy tries to get through on the inside and is hit to the infield. And Spaz hopping the apex jump on the inside. Mac Daddy called for a penalty of forearm. It's a great opportunity for Queen City to do some damage to the point differential. And Spaz through for another set of 4, 16 so far on the board. Going to the outside. Spaz is just doing such a great job. Has some real great hop, skips, and jumps, able to get through. Mac Daddy is back through and gets through for the initial. Spaz now again goes to the outside and picks up another 4 points. 24 on the board so far for Spaz. Her bench said call it, and she does. That is a much needed jam. Biggest jam for Queen City. That looks like it's the biggest jam of the game.
Sarah Seidel on the line for the misdemeanors.
Sarah Seidel out on the outside. Pippi long stomping, also out on the long side. Lead jam to Sarah Seidel. Sarah Seidel does get called for a high block and goes to the box, giving Queen City another power jam. Pippi did try to go to the outside and chose to recycle, which was smart as she did cut the track. So, a big fall on the inside. Low block assess to the blocker that hit her to the inside. Pippi through on the out, picks up 4 points. Queen City holding back a Pile of Bones blocker, but was called on a multiplayer and let go. Sarah Seidel has been released from the box, is fighting her way through. This is a scoring pass for Sarah, so we'll see what happens. Pippi is working 2 blockers. Great two-player blocking by Pile of Bones. Sarah Seidel through, picks up 4 points. big hit to the outside. Pile of Bones and 406 T-Bomb providing some great offense against the Queen City tripod, blocking 2 blockers, allowing Sarah Saddle to get through. For another set of 4, Sarah Saddle through again, picks up 4 for a total of 12 so far. The jam, Hippie picking up another, still working their way through. Jam is called. 12-8 jam in favor of Pile of Bones, 127-72. This game is not over.
Visual review called by the misdemeanors.
So there's only a 55-point split, and we've seen bigger comebacks than that. So this game is not over. We still have a whole second half to play.
72, Pile of Bones with the lead. 55-point difference. They've been keeping that like 60-point difference for most of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty close game.
It'll be fun to see how the second half plays out. Yep.
Well, you know, sports and switch.
So we have an official review called. We're not sure yet what it is. Once we know, we will let you all know.
Special cheers for each team's respective bands. For Pile of Bones, you guys got any special cheers?
We got spirit, yes we do. We got spirit. How about you?
So the winner of this game will play today at 5 p.m. They won't know who they'll be playing yet until later today.
I usually start the show. So this is just really fun.
All right, we're ready. Get back to it.
Jennifer Queen City is Spaz.
Houdini on the line for misdemeanors.
Houdini has done some great work this game. This is Houdini's 4th appearance. Spaz against a really effective Pile of Bones 3-wall. We have a 4-wall, some disruption. I believe that's Kryptonite. Ooh, Houdini threw backwards as lead jammer. So Spaz is now going to work, try and get through her initial pass. Houdini now on her scoring pass. Kryptonite helping out her buddy, giving some offense. Spaz is rotated or recycled back to the back of the pack. Still trying to get through on their initial. Houdini now is on their 2nd scoring pass of the jam.
Queen City sent 2 lines to the penalty box.
Houdini threw on the inside. Picks up another set of 4. Spaz is still working, trying to get through, really being shut down by this Pile of Bones defense. 2 blockers for Queen City trying to get through. Houdini through the middle of her defensive tripod. Looks like number 65 going to the box. Deja Vu, captain for Pile of Bones for a direction of gameplay. Spaz is finally through on their initial. Houdini on her 4th scoring pass picks up another set of 4.
Run on that one for Pile of Bones.
Queen City's going for a score pressure.
right, we got Cacciatore Crusher is up for Queen City. In the inside line, picks up lead. Stowe and, Rolling Stowe is jammer for Pile of Bones. Some offensive help from her friends. Recycled back by number 406, T-Bomb. Rolling Stowe through for 4 points. Cacciatore Crusher still trying to get through. Picks up points. 4 on the board. Calls it. We have 147.76 Pile of Bones.
Could be launched from Queen City.
We're on the last minute of the period.
Ooh, it looks like 40-40 Stowe and Go through for lead jamming. Pippi almost through, not quite. Sriracha Sauce able to go ahead and pick her up, capture her. Panic at the Derby taking some hit and fall, however, able to recover, did a really good job with that. Pippi still working on their initial, does get hit to the inside. Looks like Stowe and Go was hit to the outside, recycled with Queen City. Pippi, no pat called. Pippi still working on initial. Stowe and Go picks up another set of 4. There's a successful star pass to number 24, Little Bit. Ooh. Little Bit does get through, but is unable to pick up any points.
All right, and that's halftime.
Little bit picks up.
All right, so at the half, we have 77 to 155 Pile of Bones leading Queen City. We'll see you back in about 15 minutes. Wonderful game so far. We really enjoyed watching it. See you back in a minute. Welcome back to our second half of Pile of Bones versus Queen City. Pile of Bones sitting at 155, Queen City sitting at 77. We have another incredible half. This game is not lost yet. Be excited to see what happens. Just doing a quick gear check, and then we'll be on. Both of these teams, this is their first appearance. We're really excited to see them play. Sriracha Sauce putting her toe on the pivot line, trying to garner a false start. We'll see if it becomes helpful for her. Oh, everybody got really excited with the with the whistle.
Center for Queen City is Spaz together.
All right, we have Spaz and Sarah Seidel up for Queen City. Excuse me, Sarah Seidel for Pile of Bones. Spaz up for Queen City. Sarah Seidel through on the outside for lead jam. Spaz working her way through for the initial pass. Sarah Seidel up on her scoring pass. Working to the outside. Queen City blocker, Catatomic, working her way up to the front of the pack, unable to catch her. Spaz still working on their initial. We're really locking Spaz down with the incredible Pile of Bones blocking. Sarah Seidel through for another 4 points. Sarah Saddle skating on one skate all the way on the outside lane. Picks up another 4 points for 12 so far. Spaz still working through a Pile of Bones 4-wall now. Takes off the helmet cover. Sarah Saddle pushed to the outside and recycled back by Queen City. Sarah Saddle through on the outside with some help from her friends. Meanwhile, Spaz in the back of the pack, trying to get through, finds some space on the inside, but does fall down and is recycled back again. Sarah Seidel tries to single skate on the outside, hit out. Oh, Spaz called for a forearm and an insubordination call for not leaving the track. So we'll set for 2.
That's the jam. Misdemeanor, so power start on this next one.
So 20 points for Sarah Seidel, bringing the score to 175.
During halftime. Right now we're sitting at 25 penalties for the misdemeanors versus the 20 for Queen City. There are just 2 skaters that are at risk of
a 4-3 pack advantage. Queen City with 4, Pile of Bones with 2, trying to umbrella and stand in the way of Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy does a nice little spin move and able to pick up a lead jam for this power jam. We have full strength, both teams with 4 jammers. Ooh, Mac Daddy using her strength, pushing those Queen City blockers down, but is recycled back. Makes her way to the outside, to the inside, gets through, picks up 4.
Pile of Bones blocker picks up 4 points.
Mac Daddy attempts to go on the inside, pivots, and does get through for another 4. All right, we have a 4-2 pack advantage to Queen City. Taz threw on her initial. Mac Daddy calls off the jam.
Rolling Stone taking the line for the misdemeanors.
The Cacciatore Crusher up for Queen City, and Rolling Stowe for Regina Pile of Bones.
You realize that the microphone is the tool of the trade if you're going to be an announcer. Yeah, you gotta be good to your microphone. Tell it nice and complimentary things. Just like, oh man, the EQ on you is amazing, the microphone.
There is an
Thank you
official
so much.
timeout.
And no feedback or nothing.
You see some teams huddling up, talking to each other. Hey, here's the plan.
You'll betcha, yeah.
Some great teamwork on both sides of the track.
Super duper.
Doing really great work all the way around.
And there we go.
No.
It sounded like a sneeze to me. Like a
Officials
sneeze
still
on the
conferring
lower kind of
on the
thing.
inside track.
You need nap time?
Don't forget that there's only 3,000 tickets available to the 2019 championships live in Montreal, November 15th through the 17th. And don't miss your chance to get tickets at wifdada.com/tickets. They also have a 4-pack of 3-day tickets to either playoff locations for only $175, so it's $85 off the regular price. Get your tickets now to the best events in roller derby at wiftito.com/tickets.
Oh, so he was just like, coach didn't like me, so stayed on the track, whatever.
All right, the jam will be
You were
on.
made to be an announcer. You've already become your own fan club.
But then they got disrespected.
All right,
Oh, such blushing from Danimal.
so we have some
Happening now.
toes on the pivot line.
Started the jam.
Catcher Crusher, Roland Stowe, who gets through on the inside. Catcher Crusher still working on, Depressor with a big hit. However, Cacciatore Crusher able to flip around and get through on her initial. Great footwork on both sides.
Official review called by the misdemeanors.
There's official review called by the misdemeanors. Once we know what is going on, we will definitely let you know. So we're super excited that we're able to be here live on Twitch. And if you are interested in knowing what makes a back block, a track cut, and some of the other penalties and rules, you can visit wiftito.com/new for a downloadable roller derby cheat sheet. I think those are incredibly helpful when you're not quite sure what the rules are, or you're new to derby. You're able to learn what you're looking at, because I think the first time folks watch derby, they're like, what is happening and where's the ball? So it's kind of cool that we have these resources available. You can always check out juniorrollerderby.org as well, where they have rules that are adapted for junior roller derby play.
Can I see the QCRG signs?
So we have a official review regarding a cut call penalty, non-initiator cut. It looks like Cacciatore Crusher will go to the box for a cut track penalty. It looks like there's a high block called on Queen City pivot. There's a big pile up there, a lot of penalties assessed. Catatomic has done some great work with trying to close the door, getting into, recycling up to capture that jammer as a last effort to catch the jammer. It's been really great watching her recycle. And it looks like a cut call is on. Both jammers running to the box. Cacciatore Crusher gets there first and is released. It was great. Roland Stowe then sits second, had to wait, and gets released. It was a race to the box by both jammers. It was great. Cacciatore Crusher, through the pack, does get hit by Killer and recycled back. Stowe and go through for their next pass, but a huge hit by the Hammer. I don't think it's incidental that they call her the Hammer. Stone Go recycled back, as is Cacciatore Crusher. A Pile of Bones tripod waiting to receive her. Recycled back. Both jammers are recycled back, and the jam is called.
That's the jam and what a jam it was.
We have 193.77.
Yeah, I got them. They only got one, so box player.
Your jammer for Queen City is Pippi Longstocking.
Sarah Side along the line for misdemeanors. Official timeout being called.
Pile of Bones calling a timeout? Question mark? Or no, an official timeout. I apologize. This will be Pippi's 7th appearance as jammer.
Misdemeanors. Misdemeanors.
And this will be Sarah Saddle's 6th appearance as jammer. It does look like the Pile of Bones jammer depth is a little more robust than the Queen City jammer
Jammer
depth.
for Queen City is Spaz.
Both, again, great teams. Fierce, strong. It's fantastic watching them play.
On the line for misdemeanors. Queen City now on top at the start of the
Excuse
jam.
me, Spaz will be jamming for Queen City. Sarah Seidel, the jam on the inside line. Spaz stuck in the back of the pack. A big hit by Emma Gitcha to depress her. Sarah Seidel threw on the inside on her first scoring pass. That tripod able to rotate her back.
Misdemeanors doing some work on recycling Queen City's jammer.
Spaz still trying to get through on her initial. Spaz hit to the outside, still working on their initial. And Sarah Saddle working on second scoring pass. Sarah Saddle getting through for another scoring pass. 12 so far in this jam. Spaz is still working on initial pass, trying to get through. Queen City tripod. Not quite able to hold back Sarah Seidel. Emma Gitcha, big fall. Looks like there was contact on both sides, not called for a back block on that. Spaz working her footwork, trying to go against the seam. Looks like that Pile of Bones tripod continues to recycle. Spaz recycled back by Depressor. And jam is called. 20 points for Pile of Bones, extending their lead 213 to 77 Queen City.
For the misdemeanors. Official timeout being called. We gotta make sure that everyone's on the same page, otherwise things can go horribly, horribly wrong. Word. such a great deal of time later, the new announcer had to be found. I have penalties if you want them. Yeah, on penalties. Well, I haven't paid keeping count of penalties since the first half, so.
There's a lot of wonderful positive energy here, both sides of the team, both teams. It's just been really fun to, again, see how enthusiastic both of these teams are and have been, doing a great job.
Okay, guys, let's see how loud you guys can get. Everyone cheer at the same time, as loud as you
So
can.
this year, number 826 Roadrunner will be aging up for Pile of Bones. It looks like she's the only skater on Pile of Bones that will be aging up this season.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, do the wave.
Queen City has a number Spasmanian Devil, Spasmanian She-Devil, or Spaz for short, will be aging up this season. She made the Lake Effect Furies lifted a charter team, will be starting with the team after champs. She, I guess, has been with Queen City since they started. Jam is on. Mac Daddy is up. Queen City doing a good job holding her, getting nice and low. Somebody dropped something, picked it up, but now they're going to keep going. And it looks like Hippie is against that nice, that nice Pile of Bones tripod. Tries to skip through the inside, wasn't quite able to. Ooh, nice hop, skip, and jump using those toe stops. Number 31 through and able to get through. Mac Daddy is calls the jam. Hammer gets a forearm penalty and will head to the box. 3 points on the board for Pile of Bones for that jam. Pile of Bones will field Rolling Stone, number 171, against Cacciatore Crusher. Ooh, big hit on Cacciatore Crusher by Depressor. Lead jam assessed to Rolling Stone. Cacciatore Crusher knocked to the outside, called for a cut track. Big apex jump by Rolling Stone, picks up 4 points. Rolling Stone through the inside, cuts to the outside, says nope, not today, and picks up another 4. More blockers, released from the box. Rolling Stone working, stays on her feet, able to get through on the outside. Picks up another 4 for this power jam. Rolling Stone coming through the outside, dip, dodge, all those things. Ooh. Low block assessed a little bit. Through for another 4, 16 on the board so far. Cacciatore Crusher did get through and is on her initial. Rolling Stone is going to call it. 20 points on the board for that jam. Number 24, who just went to the box for a low block call. Looks like she is saying goodbye, my fellow friends, as she has reached the 7 penalty max. She will be aging up this season and will be going to Queen City's Adult League after JRDA champs. She also is one of the founding members of Queen City and will be bidding a farewell to her friends as she ages up to the adult
all of
league.
our vendors that we have here today. Be sure to check them out, get all kinds of good roller derby gear. And do not leave you without a JRDA 2019 championship shirt. Yeah, shirts. Words are hard. It's located right at the front
Don't
entrance.
forget
You can
that
even
tickets for the
customize it.
2019
Your name
International
on the back of it if
WFTDA playoffs
definitely
and
be sure to check
championships
out
are on
all
sale
our
now
vendors.
with discount codes specially created for Junior Roller Derby participants. You can get your tickets at WFTDA.com/tickets. The code WFTDA ROBYDOBY ROBYDOBY and save 20% on a season combo pass. All right, so we have Spazvanian Devil up for Queen City
I just got you to do another one.
and Sarah Seidel for Pile of Bones.
All right, we're ready to get back to it. Sarah Seidel on the line for the misdemeanors.
Sarah Seidel going in, going out. Picks up lead jam. Meanwhile, Spaz was knocked to the inside and provided some static, able to transition around, not quite staying in bounds. Does get recycled back by Kryptonite. A two-blocker combo holding back Taz, waiting for her friends. Not quite enough to help her get through. Depressor is providing some one-on-one blocking. Friends are saying, I am going to bridge you. And Spaz is able to get out on her initial. Sarah Seidel is on her second scoring pass. Picks up another 4 points for 8 for this jam.
Go taking the line for the misdemeanors.
Queen City has not scored a single point this entire half. Hopefully they can break that streak. Cacciatore Crusher up for Queen City against number 4040 Stow and Go. Stow and Go in, out, and through. Cacciatore Crusher right behind her. About a quarter of a track between the two skaters. Ooh, Cacciatore Crusher pushed to the outside. Does not pick up any points, and neither does
No point
Bones.
jam on that one. Excellent defense on both sides. Correction, 1 point.
Oh, psych. Purple got 1 point, so that will bring them to 245.
On the board for the misdemeanors.
Baby Long Stomping up for
Mac Daddy on the line for
Queen City and Mac Daddy on the line for Pile of Bones. Great defense on both sides. Mac Daddy looking for a hole. Some great recycling by Queen City. Pippi Longstocking, first lead jam for Queen City. And they are saying run the jam. Pippi gets through, doesn't get entirely through, does pick up 2 points. That is the first time they have scored this entire half. 1 point for misdemeanors. 2 points for misdemeanors. All right, this is Spaz up for Queen City. Roland Stowe for Pile of Bones misdemeanors. Roland Stowe lead jam. A little bit of a tumble in the front, but able to get through. Pile Pile of Bones doing a great job of recycling, just rotating. It's like a waterfall. Meanwhile, another apex jump from Rolling Stone. She's been doing quite a bit of apex jumps. It's been great. Calls the jam after picking up 4, saying, I'm good.
Skaters, how's the slippery floor feeling? How's the slippery floor feeling?
Slippery.
How is the slippery floor?
Timeout called.
All right, Green is calling a timeout.
No one will answer my question.
Why don't you cry about it?
All right, so looks like Queen City will be having other skaters. The Hammer, number 28, will be aging up and also joining Queen City's Adult League right after JRDA champs. Emma Gitcha, 731, who is playing today as well, will be aging up. She too will be joining the Adult League after champs. She is one of the founding members of Queen City. So a number of the Queen City skaters who have been there since the beginning will be faring well to their teammates and joining the Adult League. All right, we have Sarah Seidel up for Pile of Bones, and Spaz will skate again for another jam.
Number 12 on a green line.
This is Spaz's 6th showing for this half. Ooh, Spaz with some hop, skips, and a jump. Sarah Seidel called for a track cut. So it'll be a much-needed power jam for Spaz. Picks up 1 point so far. We'll see what she can do on this power jam. She is out on the inside, checks her toe stops. Am I in? Yes, but then gets hit out. Working her way through a 4-wall of Pile of Bones blockers. Recycled back. Really cautious and mindful of where her feet are. Making sure she's in bounds. Has some pretty great footwork. Makes it on the outside. Picks up 4. Sarah Seidel is through on her initial. Queen City blockers provide some help on the outside. The Hammer, great place. Sarah Seidel now coming up on her scoring pass. Receiving some static from a Queen City 3-wall who is rotating. Not quite enough power to get her out. Sarah Seidel picks up 4 points. Spaz is still making her way through on her third scoring pass. Sarah Seidel gets through, so it's an 8-10, 8-11 jam.
Yellow team has one less timeout. She never made it. I did it and I was like, wait, no. I had to click it.
Still taking the line for the misdemeanors.
Number 4040 Stow and Go.
Timeout being called by the misdemeanors.
Pile of Bones misdemeanors calling a timeout. Cacciatore Crusher will be jamming for Queen City. Betty the Whip White, number 88, one of the blockers on Queen City, will also be aging up. She'll be joining the Queen City Adult League after champs. She is also a founding member of Queen City. They're going to have some opportunities for growth for next season and development of their program. So it'll be really great to see what they do with this change. We know just because a number of skaters are aging up in your program does not mean your program is dead. So it's exciting to see what will happen next for each team that does have a number of skaters that are aging up. All right, their timeout is over. Jam is about to start. 10 minutes left in this half. Jam is on. Cacciatore Crusher. A back block is assessed to Stow and Go. This will give a power jam to Cacciatore Crusher, getting lead jam. Ooh, big block from number 406, T-Bomb. She is recycled back. Cacciatore Crusher trying to get through on the outside. Some blocking support from number 28, the Hammer. Hammer keeps another blocker from getting through. Cacciatore Crusher through on the outside. Picks up 4 points. Stow and Go is released from the box. Cacciatore Crusher weaving in and out, doing a quick little spin move on the inside and picks up 4 points. Stow and Go is still stuck in the pack, but does make it through on their initial. Cacciatore Crusher taking a big hit from number 911, I want to say. Killer? Yep. Cacciatore Crusher sneaking through on the outside. Big hit from Emma Gitcha, but she does go to the box for that penalty. Cacciatore Crusher going to the box for a forearm. This will go the full 2 minutes, and it'll likely then start the jam. Giving a signal to her team, hey, help me out. And they do. They get the pack moving. No pack is called. And Stow and Go picks up another 4 points. Jam is called for time. Cacciatore Crusher will start in the box. Pile of Bones is calling an official review.
So this just in, Skate Rats will be offering custom helmet painting tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. So be sure to stop in the Skate Rats booth for more info.
Just over 8 minutes left in this half.
As well as any other roller derby gear you may need. No, I think what Dave and what you do is such a great job here. Nicole's kind of obligated to do a custom painted helmet. I mean, if you love him, you would give him the custom painted helmets. No, the reporter responds, why don't you love me, Mom? What did I do?
Going into 14 on a green line.
I mean, and announcers have to have swag. Mine just happens to be more along the Mr. Rogers side.
So once you know what the official review is about, we'll definitely let you guys know as well.
So, he could be considered a new trend.
I was kidding.
I'm not. I think you deserve that custom helmet. You're welcome. It's going to be a close card on that field trip I just sent you on. Again, that's Skate Rats with the
So the official review was Pile of Bones asking for a insubordination call on green 731 due to them not exiting the track directly when the penalty was assessed. Meanwhile, Mac Daddy has made it through, is on their scoring pass. Cacciatore Crusher is making her way through, sneaks through on the inside. Really great work by both jammers getting through. This has been a really impressive game by Mac Daddy. It's been really nice and physical, finding holes, breaking up those walls. It's been just Mac Daddy's game. And Sarah Seidel's done great. We see some really great play by these players. Stow and Go, Rolling Stow, man, they've been all doing so great. And on the other side, on Queen City, who now has passed the century mark, just been so great in seeing their physicality, seeing them pushing hard, working their 45s, really trying to do all the things, which has been great. Been really impressed by them.
He does have it. Fortunately, Spaz She-Devil, it looks great on you. How do you feel, man? Do you feel strong, powerful?
All right, a timeout called by Queen City. Spaz up for Queen City will be jamming next.
I just saw this one. Yeah. Not that I don't trust you. You know, I saw her going over, but okay. No problem.
Team chest bump, meaning, hey, we're ready. It's time to go. Both packs at full strength, 4-on-4. I've been super excited to watch these skaters play. I've announced both of them previously. It's been great to see them against each other, watching them against different opponents. Both teams, this is their first appearance at JRDA Champs. Whistle blows. Rolling Stow for misdemeanors. There's a forearm assessed to a Queen City blocker, Spaz. I keep calling her Taz. I'm sorry, fans. Spaz hit, does go to inside. No pack called. Penalties assessed to both teams. Both jammers are out. Spaz is lead. Rolling Stow right on her heels. It is a one-on-one blockers. The penalty box is full, F-U-L-L full. People being released, joining their buddies, finding their friends. All the blocking will ensue. Spaz has done some great work, does get around on the outside, but is hit out. Rolling Stow does pass through with a little help from her friends and picks up 4. Tries to jump, doesn't quite make it. Will crawl off the track, say, I'm going to rinse and repeat, see what I can do. Catatomic trying to provide some offensive support on some blockers up on the track to help Taz, but not quite in the right place at the right time. Spaz does get out. Rolling Stow was hit out and drawn back by skater Darth Molly. Taz tries to do a straightaway jump, not quite there. Is taken back and calls it off. So that looks like a 12-8 jam. timeout called by Queen City. There's several skaters being escorted off of the track just due to high penalty counts. They fouled out. They're holding hands, skating off the track. So they will start, it looks like Queen City will start at full strength with 4 skaters to misdemeanor pile of bones, 2 blockers. However, Depressor, I think, would count as at least 2. Both of those skaters, I think really they have 5 skaters. 5 blockers on the track between those 2 skaters alone. They're both just so impressive in their skill play. I agree, though. Derby dads and Derby moms are the best. Thank you, our Twitch followers. Without our parents, these kids, I'll tell you what, we would not be here. Working with parents on my league, we just love them. We appreciate them. We know how much you do for your kids, and we appreciate you. Sarah Seidel jamming for misdemeanor pile of bones, sneaks through the outside, picks up lead jam. Pippi is recycled back, takes off the helmet cover. Depressor knocks her down, but is assessed a penalty. Oh, a big hit, and 0-1-3. Ooh, more, all of the hitting. Crashity Jane comes through and does crash into the Queen City wall, giving Sarah Seidel some space to sneak on through. Sarah Seidel skating on the outside, picks up, doing some side surfing action, picks up another 4. 12 points on the board so far. Pippi is through. Skating through. I've been really impressed by Sarah Seidel's footwork. It's been fun to watch her. Side surfing, 1 foot skating. I wonder if there's artistic skating in her background. 3.5 minutes left in this game. 3:05 to Queen City's 113.
Yeah, 3.5 minutes left in this game and we're done. We'll have another one coming up soon, but be sure to check out all the vendors that we have here as well as the concession stands. Next up here on track 1, we do have Robbie going up against Sampa.
Are there any skaters watching? Or are there any skaters watching?
There was that one.
Is there only one skater here watching?
So if you're interested in watching the 2019 WFTDA postseason, we will have the Continental Cup North American West in Orem, Utah, hosted by the Happy Valley Derby Darlings on August 9th through the 11th. You can catch this announcer there. I will be playing with my team, Jet City Roller Derby. WFTDA Continental Cup North America East in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, hosted by Dutchland Derby Rollers, August 23rd through the 25th. Then we'll hit up the Division I International WFTDA playoffs. There's 2 playoffs, one in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, hosted by Greensboro Roller Derby, September 6th through the 8th. And the second International WFTDA playoffs in Seattle, Washington, our neighboring city. Rat City Roller Derby will be hosting that at the ShoWare Center, September 13th through the 15th. WFTDA Continental Cup in Europe, hosted by Kallio Rolling Rainbow in Helsinki, Finland, October 5th through the 6th. And then we will have the International WFTDA Championships in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Danimal just gave me the eye next to me. Hosted by Montreal Roller Derby, November 15th through the 17th. All great adult roller derby play. WFTDA has 463 leagues spanning 6 continents. This is the first season that WFTDA will be hosting international championships outside of the U.S., which is huge and speaks really to how roller derby is growing all throughout the world and really makes it a really worldwide sport. Love watching it. You can check out, get tickets for the 2019 International WFTDA Playoffs and Championships. They're on sale now. You can use discount codes specially created for junior roller derby participants. Get the codes and tickets at WFTDA.com/tickets. Use the code WFTDA ROBYDOBY, ROBYDOBY, and save 20% on season combo passes. All right, we'll see what their official review is once we know. Have not heard yet from our producers. All right, number 12, Cacciatore Crusher up for Queen City. Mac Daddy using her power, getting through for lead jam. Cacciatore Crusher against Depress Her and 107 Trouble Clef. Gets through on her initial spin move on the inside. Mac Daddy gets through. The bench is saying, yep, go ahead, run it. Keep on, keep it on. Cacciatore Crusher now on her scoring pass. Stuck by that beautiful Pile of Bones 3-wall. Does call it off. Mac Daddy calls it off after a big pile up. See how many points they will get. All right, so we have 40-40 Stow and Go up for. Oh, it looks like Calamity Jane was Cacciatore Crusher, was assessed a penalty late in the jam. So Stow and Go does have a power start. Big support from 901 Crashity Jane. Cacciatore Crusher through on her initial on the inside. All right, jam is called. So Queen City's last official review was asking for a destruction call on a misdemeanors Pile of Bones blocker. The ref said, yep, we agree after conferring, and did send a blocker to the box. Queen City has called another official review. We'll see what they come up with. Thank you, E.R. Jameson, for the dad jokes. I like dad jokes. I'm a big fan. If you're watching on Twitch and you're not following chat, you should be. More dad jokes. Dad jokes. Dad jokes.
Okay, everyone here, even the skaters, are going to see how well you guys can get. You got to break the sound barrier. You ready?
So we have 322 for Pile of Bones.
Skaters, too, guys. You guys are
Queen City 116.
I'm sorry, it's good to be in the middle of doing derby. You're too busy. And you know what? I'm trying to run.
My junior is 222. My pivot is 442.
Yep, I'm filling them out.
One, two is the pivot. And one more is yeah, one, two.
All right, it looks like officials have reviewed. Once we hear from our producers what that was about, we will report it to you. Otherwise, whistle has blown. We see Sarah Seidel back on.
As is our cheerleaders, Queen City.
Sarah Seidel through for lead jam. Spaz. Ooh, big fall. And it looks like Spaz will be assessed a low block. And the super flying signal given to her teammates. Hey, give me some O, help me today. Cacciatore Crusher providing some great defense. And they decide to call the jam, freezing Spaz in the box. Cacciatore Crusher is the ultimate PBJ, pivot, blocker, and jammer.
Purple jammer 5-6. Purple pivot.
All right, Mac Daddy up for Pile of Bones against Spaz is in the box for a low block. Mac Daddy on the inside line picking up lead jam. Mac Daddy coming through. Number 107, Trouble Clef, providing some offense on the outside. Says, hey, I'm going to go back to the inside lane, pick up, help my buddies, but not quite quick enough. Spaz is able to get through. All right, Spaz coming through for her scoring pass. Crashity Jane giving some excellent defensive work, scrambling to catch up with Spaz, not quite fast enough. Mac Daddy calls it, and we'll conclude our game. Unofficial score, 340 to Queen City's 120. All right. Thank you. Our final is 340, 120. Thank you for watching us today. We appreciate it. Both these teams' first appearance at JRDA Champs have done a great job. Thank you, Danimal, my buddy here. We will see you for our next game.